us any way they can. Yeah. Whether it's the illegals coming across the border, whether it's on the plains, whether it's in the cities with all this unchecked crime, they are trying to kill us. The Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, is actively recruiting workers who suffer, and I quote, severe intellectual disabilities, psychiatric problems, and other mental and physical conditions under diversity and inclusion. So they're looking at that wheel that we had on here a couple minutes that they're pushing in these middle schools. They're looking at the wheel, and every deviant perversion on the wheel is going to be your pilot. Hiring initiative spelled out on the agency's website. Sure, this is courtesy of Pete Buttigieg, because he's ahead of the, he's secretary of the Department of Transportation. So targeted disabilities are those disabilities that the federal government, as a matter of policy, has identified for special emphasis in recruitment and hiring. DEI.
DEI in the friendly skies.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. I'm going to repeat the famous 13 words that I've been saying for a little more than a year now. We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America. That was in, I think, 2013 when Obama said that. Well, guess what? We are now living that fundamental transformation. And to knock it off, we're going to have a whole lot of dead people on planes.
Oh, it seems like they're trying to kill us any way they can. Yeah. Whether it's the illegals coming across the border, whether it's on the plains, whether it's in the cities with all this unchecked crime, they are trying to kill us.
Absolutely. Depopulation.
I mean, we already have like pieces of an airplane coming off.
Woo!
Yeah.
Like, what happened with that? Did they ever explode?
Well, this summer, United was one airline, but this summer and some other airlines, they had so many near misses, right? But you got, what's his name? What'd you call him? Booty Juice. You know, he's out on skateboards and doing whatever instead of helping to fix the transportation system. So many near misses in American airports. Flights had to be turned around because over the ocean, they dropping parts. Right? Or refuel wasn't fueled correctly, or whatever the case may be. But United is one of the airlines that is hell-bent on hiring these severely in whatever.
Everybody on the wheel. The wheel.
Sure.
If you, again, we call for taking your children out of the schools. If you do not have to fly United or any other airline that is pushing this stuff, please don't. Please take another route or another flight if you can. I know that many airlines have a major airline in certain regions and sectors, and that may be all you can. Okay, fine. But write some letters to these airlines. Write the boards or whatever. This is unacceptable. Who the hell wants a pilot based on how she looks, brown or whatever, or whether or not she has a psychiatric disorder or she's handicapped and maybe she can't control the wheel?
Whether she cross-dresses. And let me ask you this.
What does that have to do with the skill?
Let me ask you this though. You know, to play what do you call it? Devil's advocate. What some people are saying that, you know, DEI does not hire, you know, people who don't meet the requirements. You know, saying they want to include DEI just means that, yes, these people are still qualified, but they also will push and try to recruit people that identify as these certain identities, but they also qualify to be, you know.
But what if about severe psychiatric
and severely handicapped
disorders? Like,
so look, sorry. So now it's actually about 2 to 5 years ago they've added B. So it's DEI and B, which means belonging. Belonging. So whatever you want. That's the point.
Okay.
So they're adding this DEI and B, belonging. So now it's, if you feel like you belong to any category, any label, then you should be included. However, so I saw this coming about 3 years ago when there was a push all of a sudden for people who were mentally ill, or had mental issues. Everybody wanted to be oppressed. Suppressed. Yeah. Everybody wanted to be depressed. Everybody wanted to have some type of anxiety. You remember? Like they were actually saying, especially on social media, oh, I'm so I have depressed and anxiety. They were self-diagnosing. Right. First of all, nobody really was. But everybody wants to feel something and be something.
And, I mean, a person
That's
who
true.
has
So-
a mental condition, it doesn't mean that they cannot work anywhere. There are jobs that they.
I don't want them flying my plane.
No, exactly.
I don't even want the
Why
handicap.
are they putting them on planes? Like a place where a lot of people. I have anxiety of flying. So many people have anxiety of flying
Because
So then you're gonna put a mentally disturbed person on the plane as well. On top of that, I'm not saying that these people should not have a job. Like I don't know,
Absolutely.
you can.
they can clean. They
Absolutely.
can clean.
They can do
Go work
other
at Chick-fil-A.
things.
I mean, I'm sorry. No, they can do other things. I mean, they can be
Janitor.
a
Whatever the case may
secretary.
be.
They can be
Dentist.
No,
Not a
the
dentist.
point is that the point is that whoever is flying the plane, you want that person competent and qualified. I don't care who it looks, who I looks. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I'm just a usual example. If the person was a cross dresser, if that person is capable of flying that daggone Boeing, I don't care if that's a competent person, right? That doesn't matter to me. It's just like it wouldn't matter to me if my surgeon was nice or not. I want to know, does the surgeon have the skill to cut what needs to be cut out? I don't care about those things. But these DEI policies, they're setting up like we talked about for affirmative action, where they put in black people in schools where they really were not qualified for, right? And what did that do? Not that they weren't smart, they just were not at that level of whatever that school required.
Right.
Same thing, we're setting these people up to fail and take a whole plane load of people with them.
Right. They use black people as a scapegoat with this,
All the time.
to pierce this diversity bubble or whatever. They want to pierce it. Oh, black people, don't you feel like you should be included? Oh, gay people, they come and take over.
Exclude me.
And now we got crazy people.
Yeah.
And mental
And
illness
handicapped?
is not something to joke with. I mean, this was like back in, I think, the 80s. There was a pilot who literally committed suicide with the entire plane. This is
Well, that was the one, the plane a few years ago they still haven't found yet, the Malaysian Airlines as well. So, I mean, again, and some of these pilots are terrorists, right? This is again, like you said, they want to kill us anyway. They coming or going.
We talked about, even with the shots, on the border, now on the planes. I mean, I am so tired of depressed, suppressed, oppressed. I just want to take an iron and kick him. Take an iron and hit him out and take all the wrinkles out. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'm black. I'm black.
I don't think this is what Martin Luther King.
No, it was not
I
the
don't think
dream. This is a nightmare.
This wasn't the dream that he
This
wanted.
is the nightmare. This is a nightmare. I'm serious, but I mean, we talk about sometimes what can we do? At the very least, we can write. I'm serious. Write letters, email, whatever. Go on there on the social media pages and voice your not just your concern, but voice your absolute complaints. And this is unacceptable. And if you want to throw in the race card, they use it. Use it too.
I don't
I'm
think
a black woman,
it's-
and I think this is bunch of bullshit.
It's out of our hands now. They're gonna do what they want to do at this point.
The
Writing letters was in the
that
80s.
train is gone.
That train is
it's gone. It's out and it's done. We need a total recalibration.
Money talks, like with the
Yeah, the gay
boycotts.
people got all the money.
Stop using the airlines if it's possible. Again, I know there's some markets where there's only
not
certain
possible.
but yeah,
Which airlines?
this I know
all
United
of
is
them.
one of them that's
United.
really pushing this.
Yeah,
United is one of them.
yeah.
Isn't the FAA? That's the federal.
that's the
aviation. That's the
yeah.
entire.
Yeah, so it's going to go to all the airlines.
He's in charge
eventually.
of the whole thing.
It's going to go to airlines.
I mean, we
eventually.
have to get these people out of office.
Yeah.
We have to get them out.
We need normal.
I mean, we're not even overreacting. This is crazy.
That's a good point. You said get them out of office, and I know we focus on the national elections a lot, but there are also a lot of downstream offices and appointments that we need to really focus on, because who's at charge is going to appoint and put people in different places in different areas. Those are the things we need to focus on as well.
Yeah.
Some of the local and the state level things, and these bureaucratic agencies, ABC, a department this and department that. We need to go in there with a daggone hose, and I'm saying a double barrel.
Yeah. Well, we are at the end of the show.